Hello, class. I hope that all of you are doing excellent because in this video, the main objective of it is going to be to understand a very interesting topic, which is the modal verbs in the past, that also we call them passive modals, with some other rules. In this case, as we can take a look, we have the modal verbs in the normal reaction or with the normal structure that they got, and according to the different contexts, people react in a different way. That's why I say that the modals have a different reaction according to the context. Take a look at, for example, for ability, we may use can, we may use could. For permission, we may have can, could, and may. For advice or recommendation, we use should. For obligation, we may use must or have to. And for possibility, might, may, could, and can. These are the modals in the normal rule. The modals are always structured like this, like the subject, the modal, and the verb. Okay. Now, if I want to refer about the modal in the past, for example, here, if I want to write a sentence using this modal, anytime that we want to write a sentence, we need to take a look to the following sentence, like she should study. So this is the modal example of this structure, subject, modal, and the verb. So she should study. No problem. Now, what happens if I want to transform this into the simple past? If I want to transform this sentence into the simple past, because she should study means ella debería estudiar. Si quiero hacer esto al pasado, en español decimos ella debería de haber estudiado. Estos son los modales en pasado y esa es la estructura de hoy. If I want to say this expression, we only have the subject, the modal, have, and the verb in past participle. This is what makes it so interesting. So if I want to transform the sentence she should study in the modal in the past, it will be she should have, and then we need to transform the verb into the past participle. So in this case, it's gonna be studied. She should have studied. These are the rules for the modals in the past. Para yo hacer los modales en el pasado, entonces simplemente voy a agregar el have y el verbo en pasado participio. Esa es la estructura que tenemos para expresar estas oraciones. So, recordemos que con can no aplica porque el pasado de can es could. Con will no aplica porque el pasado de will es would. Pero con todos los demás, sí, could have, may have, should have, must have, may have to, no, might have, etc. These are the rules that we need to take a look. Okay. For instance, here I have the different rules, and this one say the following: would have, if I had guessed the future, I would have taken some precautions. Could have, may have, might have, should have, must have. It can be a little bit confusing, but let's make it easier. If I want to say, ella tiene que estudiar. If I want to transform the sentence, veamos que es un modal en presente, porque es tiene que, entonces la estructura simplemente sería she must study, es una obligación. Ok, si digamos que no estudió, llegó el día del examen y ella no estudió, entonces uno diría, ella tenía que haber estudiado. How do I say this? How do I get the structure of this one? So she must have studied. This is the rule. Must have studied. This applies with all of them. So, like in this case, may, podría, for instance, we may have passed the math exam. Might, so podría is the same, and may. Might have is the past participle. You might have sold the car. This is the structure that we have. Entonces, para recapitular, los modales en presente, sujeto, el modal y el verbo. Los modales en pasado, sujeto, el must o el modal en general. Y siempre esto es estable, el have con el verbo en pasado participio. Recordemos que el pasado de can es could y el de will is would. And this is how we create the modals in the past. Siempre que yo quiera decir, tuve que haber estudiado, debí haber estudiado. These are the modals in the past. I should have studied. We should have studied. So this is the structure that we need to memorize for expressing these rules. I hope that you understand the topic, and if you have doubts, let me know.